What's up, Cowboy Nation? Steve Leslie, YSNLive.com, your home of the Chaney Cowboys all season long. Proud to be a part of Chaney football all year. Sponsored weekly by Hackett's. Cannot thank Dan Hackett's on Mahoning Avenue enough for all the good food that he provides for all of us every week. All the support of the Chaney Cowboy football team and obviously the support of Coach Antrim. Come on down to Hackett's. We'll be here every Thursday night from 7 to 8. Looking forward to each and every week. Cowboys will be home. We're going to talk about that with these two here shortly. Home game against Marlington will be the first new game on the new turf. I'm excited to talk to the boys about that. Proud to be joined by DJ Waller, Jason Amill-Austin. First of all, both of you, thanks for joining us.
Appreciate that. Thank you for having me.
All right, Jason, let's go with you first. Cowboy Nation, let's give Cowboy Nation a little bit about Jason Austin. Talk about your family a little bit and what it means to be a part of the Cowboys.
Yeah, this is my second year at Chaney, senior year number 3. Had Coach Chris last year, had Coach Chaney. And then he played Kent State, Mooney guy, cousin CJ, Mooney guy. Brother played Columbus Bishop Hartley. And went on to play at YSU.
So you've been around the Mahoning Valley for a long time. And those, my friend, are some quality names. Columbus Hartley, I remember watching your brother play. YSU, he was phenomenal. For you, to watch that at a younger age and to have all that support that you do, how special is that on game night? And do you notice the family being there on game night?
Oh, you definitely do. You definitely hear him in the crowd. And, ever since a little kid, he's been showing me his film, breaking down what I can do to make me better. After every game, we just stay up all night, just watching film, correcting my mistakes, all the little things. He's a good guy. He wanted to see me get better.
No doubt. And you've gotten better and better every year with great opportunities. The sky's still the limit. I see a lot of big-time opportunities. Let's go to Mom a little bit. How is Mom on game day?
Oh, man, loudest person in the crowd. Every mistake, she makes sure I hear it.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, definitely a good thing. Make sure I keep my head up and just keep going.
This is what I say. I say it to a lot of people. I say it a lot on these shows. I'm 55 years old. Still love my mom to death, and I'm a mama's boy at 55. So
Definitely.
Shout out to your mom. Yeah. All she does for you and the Chaney Cowboys. DJ, let's go to you. Talk about what being a senior at Chaney High School means to you. Being a part of this group, you guys seem pretty tight-knit. Talk about your family, how special it is being part of the Chaney Cowboys for you as a senior.
It was real special. Last year, a couple of guys got injured last year, so we couldn't really what we want to do that year. But this year is different. We all come together. We all our last year, so we all tight. Outside of football, we go places, so we all got a tight bond.
I want to ask both of you this. Senior year flies. We're already in week 4. I can't believe it. You talked about injuries. You had them last year. I'll say it. If there's no injuries on the Chaney Cowboy football team, the sky's the limit last year.
Definitely.
For both of you, does that motivate you? Or obviously, when you play football, injuries happen, I know, but to see everybody back healthy, being consistent, getting better every week, has that played a part in this season?
Definitely. Jay Hugh back. I mean, like DJ said, we all got a tight bond. So when we see each other make a play, we're there for them. At practice, we're going 100% every play.
DJ, let's go to you. Toledo, great opportunity. MAC school, very good MAC school that's had great traditions. For you committing to Toledo, what made you think that Toledo was the place for DJ Waller?
When I first went there, it was nothing but love. Niggas for real. They ain't, people playing fake acts in front of people, but they was real from the jump. I just feel love there.
Well, they're getting a good football player. West Side, you got good ones to be proud of here. Jason, for you, running back and on D, I want to say DB.
Yes.
What's the preference, O or D?
I'm a football player. Put me anywhere.
Doesn't matter. I love that answer.
I'm going to give it all.
See, because I've talked to some Chaney skill guys over the past few weeks, and we try to get some of the Cowboys to football a little bit. I think you're on track to keep doing what you're doing. Let's go defense for both of you. I think, DJ, I want to see what you say first. I think this defense has not hit its stride on how good it can be. What's your thoughts when I say that?
You right. We still got to get better at practice. We real fast, but I feel like we could be faster, more better D line secondary, and just fly around the ball.
I love your answer there. I was able to watch the game against Cardinal. That's a good football team that's going to win 4 or 5 games, in my opinion. You give them the football as a defense in your territory. I want to say, coach, 2 or 3 times and stiffen up. That's what I see in your defense. I see a defense that can play that way for 4 quarters, will continue to get better that way. And you and Jay and you guys, I see a lot of guys that can make plays. Is that fair to say that you're a defense that knows individually, come crunch time, somebody can make a big play?
Definitely.
Offensively, talk about offense a little bit, Jason. I think you're a talented running back. You have great skill. The quarterback is as a sophomore. He continues to get better every week. Um, Loaded positions, offensive line improving. When I talked with Coach, he thought it wasn't one of their best games. But when it's not one of your best games, then I want to say, Coach, what was 27 points up, and you scored 27 against a pretty good Mooney defense. Talk about this offense a little bit.
Yeah, we just got weapons everywhere. Like you said, the O line's improving week by week, and me, Matt Jones, Juwan Harmon, Juwan Freeman, this is loaded. DJ, Jason, JJ, all at receiver. You got weapons everywhere.
How much fun, DJ? I'll go to you first. I do these weekly. I love doing them. I love when you guys walk in. Um, the way you're treated here, the way you respect people here at Hackett's, Dan Hackett for all he does here. Is this something you look forward to? A night before a game, a Thursday night, to get out with your crew, kind of relax, take it away from football, take it away from school, have a team meal, come here and eat. Is that exciting?
It's very exciting because, like I said, I've been with them 2 years now, but summer and football season, so it feel like more than 2 years. But it's real fun before the game, just having a team bonding.
So you're a burger guy, you're telling me here at Hackett's, and they're good burgers. Dan, I don't want to discredit. I'm a wing guy, but talk about the burger. How good is it?
Talk about it. I gotta just show you how good it is.
You're going to show me how good that'll be eaten real quickly for you. Your family's been a part of sports in this area for a long time. Your name is well known in the Mahoning Valley. I'll say it. I know all your family members, great people, great representation of the Austin Amill family. How special is it for you guys and for you to come as like a leader of the Chaney Cowboy football team?
Yeah, they all wanted me to be like this, and I'm the last one in the family. I'm the last boy. So, every week they're going to come out and support me.
The baby boy gets the best. Remember that. Absolutely. With DJ Waller and Mr. Austin here, proud to have them part of the show. We are going to play rapid fire. I ask you a question. You give me anything that pops in your mind for the first answer. When I say Seth Antrim, what's the first word that pops in your mind?
You're just a genius coach, week by week, his game plans, his play calling, his situational play calling is amazing. And he explains everything right. He makes us learn why everything he does.
How excited were you when you heard? Obviously, Coach Amill, you're very close with. It's family. I wish him, Coach Chris, I wish him nothing but the best in the opportunity that he had to take advantage. But when you heard Coach Antrim, who had been with you before, how exciting was that?
Yeah, I knew Coach Seth before, and everything I heard from him was great. It's just my fourth head coach, so I was just ready to learn everything and just get working with him.
Fourth head coach. How hard is that?
It's hard, but you just gotta adapt.
You got to roll with it.
You gotta adapt. Yeah.
Yep. All right, DJ, I'm gonna ask you. First word that comes to your mind for a former coach and somebody I know you're close with, Coach Amill.
I say discipline, because Even like say we got to run, we don't want to. He ain't about to just let us cheat ourselves that day. He wanted to keep trying to be great. So even though we want him to do, he gonna push us.
That's a great answer. And I want to ask both of you this with Coach here and Coach Amill. I know how close they are. I know how close they always will be. I follow Coach Chris a lot. I see still how proud he is in all of what you guys are doing. That has to make you guys feel proud that you are still a representation of Coach Amill.
Right, he definitely reach out before every game to majority of us, and just wish us good luck.
There you go. With these guys, trivia little one question answers. This is a good one for me. You're playing Marlington on Friday night. I think there's brand new turf over at Rand Stadium that hasn't really been tucked in yet on a real game atmosphere. You scrimmage there. When Coach Antrums gives you your free time, what are you both listening to get you ready for Friday night?
I'm more of a Chief Keef guy. You know, something that's get me hype, get me flowing.
Now, is that mellow you out, or does it get you
Just get me
hyped up?
Just get me hyped up, ready for the game.
All right, Anthony, you're taking notes on all this music that I got to listen to on game night. Okay, he's a lot younger than I am. What are you listening to?
NBA Youngboy.
NBA Youngboy. I'm gonna have to check that out too. I'll have answers for you guys next Thursday when we bring in the next crew. All right. Favorite college football team?
I don't got one.
No? It's a good answer because you're still searching. You committed to Toledo. You never know. That's a great answer. I love that answer. Favorite college football team?
I'm an O State guy.
O State? They look pretty good.
They do. Yeah.
CJ Stroud is – their running backs are really good.
Yeah.
Favorite pro football team?
Steelers.
Oh, man. Anthony, we come across more Steeler fans. Don't tell me Steelers.
Nah.
Browns?
Cardinals.
Arizona Cardinals. Good quarterback.
Yeah.
I think the receiver's out a while, though. I think Hopkins.
Yeah.
But they'll still be right in the mix. This is a big one for me to ask you guys. You guys are leaders in your school, and I think – I don't know if you guys understand how important that is to be a football player, to work hard, to represent a school, represent a community, and represent a lot of young kids that want to be like you two someday and get an opportunity to play college football. Is there someone at Chaney High School that's helped you with your education that you want to give a shout out to here on YSN?
All the counselors, all the teachers I had, they all helped me equally. You know, every time I need help, you can just go straight right to them, and they'll just help you anytime.
Shout out to the administration at Chaney for all you do for these young men. DJ, how about you?
Ms. Clendemet, Ms. Ginger, and Mr. O.
Go ahead, repeat those again. Coach Antrim wants to hear those.
Mr. Ginger, Mr. O.
Shout out to you for all you do for both of these guys. What's it going to be like Friday night, new turf? And my question for both of you is, do you understand how iconic Rand Stadium is? Truly is. When you look back and see football, we talked about Gary De Niro, passed away, big-time Chaney guy. I'm sure you've seen his photos all over Chaney High School with all the other great superstars. That's a stadium that's been, for years, put people out, had sellout crowds. Now, let's be honest, has a new look, and in my opinion, one of the nicest stadiums in Northeastern Ohio. Does that even get you more motivated for tomorrow, get here to play?
Definitely. You don't want to show off for the crowd.
Yeah, playing on new turf, definitely gonna feel different. Cause now they basically appreciating the Rand field. It should be big out turf. So yeah, playing on it is gonna be fun.
How exciting is it for you guys to see? I talked with Coach. The following you've had for 3 weeks, it seems like it gets a little bigger. Poland was a good turnout. Boardman is a good turnout. Cardinal Mooney, good turnout. And now I truly believe everybody's waiting to go to Rand Stadium. Do you, both of you, as skilled players, notice crowds?
Definitely. You know, we're on offense trying to get the play in. You know, trying to get a snap off. You can just barely hear the quarterback sometimes.
Yeah, I know because I always look in the stands for my dad, my little brother. So I always notice the crowd.
You're looking over there?
Yeah, then definitely if I'm breaking a long run, I definitely heard the fans getting
No doubt. All right, so you talk about your dad and your little brother. You talk about your family. I talk role models all the time. with DJ Waller, with Mr. Austin, Jason, Amill-Austin, role models. When it's tough for you, when times are not going the way you want them to go, who's the lean on?
Yeah, I have to say my big brother or my cousin CJ Amill. Those two guys. Make sure I always have my head up. Make sure I'm always doing the right thing.
I will tell you this. I've coached Coach Amill. He's coached with me. There isn't a better person than CJ Amill.
Yeah.
I love what he does. I love what he's given, how his playing career went, what he's doing. Now I know he's proud of you. That's a great answer. DJ, how about you?
My dad.
My dad?
Yeah, he had me at a young age. So we got like a brother-father relationship. So everything he did, kind of what I did. He took me to games. I went. Like my big cousin, he had games. He took me to the games and watched them. He taught me how to play football. So everything.
Dad
him,
does.
like, motivated me.
Well, shout out to both families, Dad for sure, to your brother and to CJ and your mom and Coach Emil and your family. I hope when we end this that you two realize how special it is to play football at Chaney and how special it is to have people follow you that you do. All of you represent Chaney High School so well. The last one, football seasons go fast. Your schedule's tough. You get Marlington, and then there's a couple following Marlington that I don't have to go into that'll come to Rand Stadium, but I will at Canfield and Ursuline. Those are exciting times because we at YSN support all these schools, and I believe that we have 4 to 5 of the best schools in Northeastern Ohio playing against one another. So those are exciting for us. How do you both want this season to end?
I think we all have the same answer for that. We just want to end on a championship win.
Same thing he said. I want to keep winning. I don't really want to lose this year at all.
Well, that's why you play. That's why you love what you do. We're awful proud of you at YSN. I can't thank both of you enough. DJ Waller, Jason Amill-Austin. Best of luck Friday night against Marlington.
Thanks, Shay.
Put a little smile on that face when you walk out on that nice new turf for the first time. Remember who you represent on the west side. And I'm going to ask you both, and I asked Seth, remember Gary De Niro's family who's going through some tough times. Here's a guy that played at University of Alabama, was one of the best football players in town, that was a big-time proponent of Chaney coming back, and you're here. Enjoy every second and go get victory number 4.
Definitely. Thank you for having me.